you, and I'll most certainly be your friend, and I'll most certainly have your back. No, you won't. They'll have your back until the next time you can't do something for them or do something their way. You better understand one thing, family. Stop letting these folks that breathe like you breathe make you think you doing something wrong in this lifetime, when all you need to do is make sure God understands where you coming from. Because guess what? You can't take Aki with you. You can't take Blackie with you. You can't take Moo with you. You can't take Fufu with you. All y'all ain't dying together. And guess what? If you die together, you're still on your own when it gets to heaven. Don't let these people tell you that you're doing something you have no business doing. Theirs don't matter. It don't. You see, it does not matter. The Son of God matters. The Son of God matters. You see, though they had a long way to go in their spiritual understanding, they were growing in their faith in the Lord. You see, also this was the first time the disciples are said to have worshipped Jesus. You see, in Matthew 2:11, you see the Magi from the east worship Jesus. Later, a leper is said to have worshipped Jesus. Matthew 8:2. You see, a synagogue ruler does the same thing in Matthew 9:18. But this is the first time the disciples worshipped him. It is also important to note that their worship is joined to their confession. To their confession. Let me say that one more time. To their confession. Let me explain something to you. I'm a little bit long-winded today, but I'm sorry. When God is for you, family, no matter what struggles you have had, when God is for you, mere man does not matter. Long as God has your back. I get so many from people all over saying to me, I'm so torn because I'm in this relationship that's not working and this. Or I'm so torn because a good friend of mine said this. Or I'm so torn because somebody told me I need to do this. You know, and I did something, terrible. And you know what? I asked God to forgive me, but my friends still don't forgive me. My friends still tell me, you know what? I'm still on the back of my mind. Guess what? That ain't your friend. That is not your friend. How you gonna forgive somebody and it's still on the back of your mind? What? What kind of foolishness does that sound like? And you were supposed to be a child of God. When you forgive somebody, there is no ultimatum. There is no, well, I forgive you, but you know what? You're gonna have to clean my house for the next 10 years. No. You gonna either forgive me or you not, and you gonna keep on. When you forgive me, you gonna walk on and keep on living. Because God got my back and God has my battles. So what you saying ain't making no sense. You see what y'all need to do, family? Y'all need to write on a piece of paper. You need to have and have nots. Friends not. Yes, no. I guarantee you that right side of that paper is going to have so many names of the have and have nots. You may have one good friend that's going to say to you, you know what? Hey, we all make mistakes. Let's just keep on rolling with it. Life is going to keep on moving. And you're going to have a whole list of people that got all kind of ultimatums. If God is for you, family, can't nobody be against you. Don't let nobody make you think that your life is just that bad that they can't forgive you. What? You need to stop for a minute and say, hold up. And you're Jesus? I just need to find out. Because if you are mighty God himself, let me bow down right now. See, people don't tell you all the skeletons up in their closet. You see, I'm a little long-winded, but forgive me. You see, people don't tell you all the skeletons that clop down in their closet, open their closet door, and be like all over like this. That's all you hear when they come out their closet. That's all you hear when they open their closet door. But then when it comes time for you, you got to be perfect. Don't work like that, family. It don't work like that. You need to get your minds right and realize and understand what the meaning of a true friend is. A true friend is not going to give you an ultimatum. A true friend, a true lover, a true wife, a true husband, a true homie is going to have your back in spite of. Not weigh you down with the problems of the world. And let me tell you something, if you feel weighted down with the problems of the world, and if you feel weighted down with life, then you need to still step down on your knees and start dusting some things off that need to be dusted off. And then you need to tell that person that's weighing you down, look at here, why don't you go to your closet and fix them skeletons? Because I'm fixing mine, now it's time for you to fix yours. Yes. And this is what worship is. Worship is acknowledging who God is and praising Him both for who He is and for what He has done. It doesn't matter what people think about you. They don't say and they talked about Jesus Christ. They did. It doesn't matter. Worship is acknowledging who God is and praising Him for who He is and for what He has done for you. You see, and that was the reason why I wanted to put this story up. It was in this story that the disciples took the first step and worshiped Jesus as the Son of God. Did you get it? That was the first time that they did it. If you look at Jesus' life, if you look deep into His life, I'm not talking about just pick up the Bible and read a couple of passages. Study His life and see how His life is mirrored to the life that we live right now. No, nobody put a crown of all and all this stuff. Not like that. We don't physically have to drag the cross up to Calvary. But the life that you living and what people put on you. You see, the life that you live and what people put on you is mirrored after Christ. That's why can't nobody tell you. God has it all planned out. That's truth. That's truth. And I said to myself, I took a long, hard look at my life. See, I can do that because I know I'm not perfect. And I know that God is the only thing that matters to me. I know that He teaches me daily. So when it comes to truth, don't let your little friends, your little homies, and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever else don't have your back, truly don't have it. Let me tell you something. You see, somebody who truly have your back, they not gonna keep on telling you what kind of wrong you doing. Have you ever seen a child beat down? Have you ever seen a child whose parents always tell them, you know what, you ain't doing nothing right, you ain't no good, you don't do this right, you don't do that right, I don't know why I keep getting by, go get up in that corner. And every time you talk to that child flinch, or that child got their head bowed down. That's what bad friendships and bad relationships do to you. You always got your head bowed down, worrying about whether you're doing something wrong or right. You need to start raising your head up high and know that God is in control of your situation, not your homie, not your best friend, not your so-called friend, not your boo. God is in control. So when the next time somebody comes to you and say, you know what, I'm going to forgive you, but we're going to have to do a whole lot of soul searching. No, you're going to have to do a whole lot of soul searching because I asked God to forgive me and it's done. So you do your little soul searching and move on. I'm going to move on. When you finish your soul searching, come knock on my door. That's it. That's it. You see, in that story, the disciples took the first step. Now it's time for us as humans to take the first step and knowing that God is always in control. And fear will make you think you seeing a ghost. But faith will let you know that that's Christ right there next to you. May God continue to bless you and keep you. And may you have a wonderful, 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 absolutely superb week. And continue to pray for us as we continue to pray for you as well. All those who are in the path of that storm, we all praying. We're praying. From Florida to Louisiana, we praying. And you continue to pray for us and continue to know that God is in control. So when that ship gets to rocking and pouring and shaking, understand that God is in control and just say peace. Be still. Be blessed.
We are about to speak blessings into your life. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. So we've come to tell you tonight, be blessed. In fact, just look at 3 people around you, tell them, be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed.
Bishop, I was on an airplane on my way to see you. And the Lord said, these words are your gift to New Orleans.
Be blessed, my brother. Be blessed, my sister. Be blessed wherever this life leads you. Let me encourage you. Let me speak life to you. You can depend on God to see you through. You can depend on me to pray for you.
Let's say that again. Be blessed.
Be blessed, my brother. Be blessed, my sister. Be blessed wherever this life leads you. Let me encourage you. Let me speak life to you. You can depend on God to see you through. You can depend on me to pray for you.
Oh, for somebody tonight, all of the hurt and the pain that you've gone through, God's got an answer for you tonight. You might be hurting, might be crying, you might be worrying and frustrated too.
Let me encourage you.
Let me encourage you.
Let me speak life.
Let me speak life to you.
You can depend on God
You can depend on God
to see you through.
to see you through.
Everybody stand on your feet, please.
You can depend on
And I want you to shake hands with one person and tell them. Tell them be blessed. Tell them be blessed.
Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed.
Now I want you to hold their hand and look at them dead in the eye and say, you might be hurting.
You might be hurting.
You might be crying.
You might be crying.
You might be worrying.
You might be worrying and frustrated too.
Let me encourage you.
Let me encourage you.
Let me speak
Let
life
me
to
speak
you.
life